Hello, hi everyone. This is Ujjwal Jain, and I am recording this video to cover how to make a CV for the campus placements of CA, CA, CMA. Any other job profiles you can also, and other professionals can also use it. And there are a lot of the videos which are already available on the YouTube regarding that. But I am recording this video to summarize all the videos because I also have referred those videos, and after going through all those videos cover only that my video, so that you will be able to cover all other videos as well. So before going to the my resume, I am going to tell you some of the key points which you need to remember while preparing your resume. First one is like address should be there, because we a person who is going to refer you is required to fill up the address. So address should be there. LinkedIn ID you need to give. Start from your recent one to the oldest one. Try to differentiate your work and articleship experience, like I have here done, like audit department, taxation department, other reporting. You need to do that. Avoid giving your father's name, other name. It is not required to do so. And avoid giving training details like you have done IT, OC, and any other GMCS training. If you are a qualified chartered accountant, it is implied that you have already done those trainings, so you are not required to give those trainings. Try to use action verbs while making the sentences. Avoid using like single words like statutory audit, tax audit I have done. So instead of writing like this, you need to like write down perform the statutory audit of the firms and private companies belonging to the manufacturing and trading industries. So it will give an impact, like yes, you have covered a lot of things, and what are your training details which you have done during your articleship. And do not write anything which you have not done in your articleship or during your articleship. Instead of flaunting, try to cover only, because if interviewer is going to ask you the question, if you are not able to answer, so it will give a negative impact of your getting selection chances will be got decreased. Use position of responsibility. Try avoid using those formats which we have like to learn from our ITOC. You need to follow this format which I am sharing to you, so it will be useful for all others. There are the different formats as well, but according to me, this is the perfect format which you can use. Try to make it one page. Yeah, you can make it for the 2 pages if you have an experience, but since you are if you have an experience, then you can make the 2 pages. Otherwise, if you don't have the work experience, so you can cover it in only in the one page. It is sufficient for that. And try to make your own format. Instead of using my format, you can also make your own format. It can give an impact, but as per my opinion, if you use this format, it will be a better to go with the campus placement as well. Try to mention software which you have used during your articleship, like I have mentioned that proficient in accounting software like BZ, Tally, Navam, Mario, and all other softwares which you have used during your articleship. You can use that. The font size should be around 10 and 12. Try to make it in one page. Try to summarize it. Use the word spell check before giving or your resume to any other organization or company for the interview. So spell check should be there, because it is the first impression which you are going to create on the HR. Basically, there is a particular machine will be there who is going to read. So use like words which you have done like tax audit. Highlight the words like GST audit, trust audit, bank audit, whatever you have done during your articleship. So start and give your date birth, mobile phone number, LinkedIn ID, address should be there, and professional and academic credentials which I have mentioned here also. And while giving the professional academic credential, start from the recent one and go to the oldest one. Use the first of years after the year, so it will give you a better impact, writing down a particular thing. Make it in the same size. All should be in the same size, and highlight the like headers like I have done: course, year, institution, marks. And in marks, there are the different opinion that you can give the marks, you can give the percentage. So instead of both, I have used both, because if you give the percentage, a person is not going to calculate your marks, and from marks he is not going to calculate your percentage. So instead of that, give your both. Like I have given 626 out of 800 in CA intermediate, and like in CPD and everywhere I have given. And after that, you need to have a remarks column, whatever you have done. Like I have given, sorry, exemption in all subjects are honored by the HRD minister, and whatever you have done and whatever your achievements, you need to mention that in the remarks column. Work experience should be there, from where you have done your articleship, in what type of department you have worked, and what type of activities you have done. If you performed something very good, so that you can mention your clients also. But instead of using the client name, you can use a reputed company having a turnover of 400 crore, 500 crore, 700 crore, 1000 crore, like that you can mention instead of using the organization name. It is recommended not to use that. And you can mention here what is your time period, whether your articleship is over or it is still going on. So you can mention all those things. After that, you need to use the position of responsibility, in which we have the two columns, like leadership and co-curricular activities, and in which you are going to mention wherever you have performed the leadership. Like I have mentioned, managed and lead about 500 students for different curricular activities conducted by the school as a house captain. And in co-curricular activity, whatever the co-curricular activities you have performed, you can mention that. And after that, the award and achievement and skills will be there, in which we have the three columns, like significant scholastic awards and recognition, technical skills, behavioral outlook and strengths. And in which whatever the achievements you have done, you can write down. Even if you have not participate in the speech or debate competition, write it down. It will not going to impact at all. They are not going, yeah, it is mentioned like you need to get the certificate, but they don't have the time that they are going to ask. So it's a tip from my side. Write it down. Yes, you have participated. Even if you have not won, don't have the certificate, so you can write down like you have participated. I have written down participated, but I have won also those competitions which have been conducted by school and ICI as well. I have done in that. And write it down I have got exemplary performance award from HRD Minister of India, best house captain award, best articleship award, best presenter award in GMCS training. If you have got that, it will create an impact that you have the presentation skills. So it is the requirement of if it is a client facing job, you are going to give an interview for that. So it will create an impact that that person is going to be present in a very well manner. After that, you need to mention technical skills. Instead of mentioning IT and OC trainings you have done, you can mention it like proficient in MS Excel, Words, MS PowerPoint. And if you have done any external certifications also, you can also mention that, like financial modeling course if you have done, you can mention that. I haven't done, so I haven't mentioned that. And after that, behavioral outlook and strengths. So instead of write down only those hobbies which can create an impact. Don't write down those things which doesn't have an impact, because they may ask you the question like reading books. If you write down, and they will ask you what type of writer you preferred, and what type of books you read. If you are not able to answer, so it will create for the purpose of writing into the resume, you have written it down. So I have written down thirst to learn new things, capability to lead my team with ease, because I am having a leadership skills, so I write it down. Sound verbal and written communications also, because I have participated in so many debate and speech competitions which have been conducted in my schools as well, and also by the ICI, so I write it down as well. So in that manner you can prepare and make it in the box one. I have prepared the prepared boxes for that. Highlight the highlighter, highlight it work experience, professional academic credentials. Use the LinkedIn ID in a hyperlink. Instead of giving it, write it down, it should be a hyperlink, so it will help the HR if he is going to use it in the digital manner, so he can refer to your LinkedIn. Update your LinkedIn ID as well. So in that manner you can prepare. If it is possible for me to share the resume, I will CV of mine, I will definitely going to share. So these are the things which you need to cover while preparing your resume. Thank you.